It's Friday morning. You know what that means. This is our Friday weekly recap. Stay with us. Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to the Video Call-In Show, that show that invites you to be a live guest on this program at any time to talk about anything you want to talk about. Could be anything at all. Joining is real easy. All you've got to do is point your browser to zoom.us, click on join a meeting, and then enter that meeting ID number when it asks for it. Now, there's another set of instructions just like it in the description box. How is everyone this morning? By the way, if that's content that you might enjoy or you might want to come on the show, by all means, hit that subscribe button right now and click that bell so you don't miss another episode. How is everybody this morning? It is a beautiful Friday morning. Let me fix something here. Here we go. And I got to tell you, it is a strange thing to do a show, go to bed, wake up, and do another show. I mean, it is really, really strange. I'm still trying to get used to it. Hello, all of you wonderful people. We've got in the house already, Susan Hamilton. Hello, baby. How are you doing? Soulless Trenchcoat. Good to see you back. Outdoorsy Gal. Oh, great to see you too, Chrissy. It's been a little while. And Emmanuel Goffey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we have our first guest. But let me first run down really quickly. Not a great gamer. How you doing, bud? Let me first run down very quickly what we did over the week this week. Our first subject was Monday, and that was, what would you do with $1 million? Had some interesting answers for that question in both the chat and on the air. And then, of course, Tuesday we covered, are you handy? Can you do stuff? Can you build? Can you fix? Well, that opened up an interesting conversation, and I thought it was very worthwhile. And then, of course, Wednesday we did, what can you not live without? What are those items? Not people, of course, because we can all name people that we could not live without. But this was one that I wanted to talk about, items or, mementos, that sort of thing, things you could not live without. And then, of course, last night we covered addictions. Yes, thank you for that wonderful thumbnail, Jim. And I wanted to know from my viewers, what are they addicted to? What are those vices that they have that one can't shake or they've had in the past? It didn't matter, but it worked out very well. A lot of people don't want to talk about addictions and how they're affected by it, but we did have some interesting guests on to talk about it, of course. Hello, Down East Detecting and Prospecting. How are you? Good morning to you, my friend. And we've also got Easton Music Ministry. Good to see you. Now, I'm going to call up my first guest because that happened very quickly. It amazes me, actually. I thought I'd be alone here for a while. But you just never know. I will have to see a face, my friend. And I don't know how to address you, but now remember, you can talk about, oh, okay. I know you, but I can't remember. Yes, I even remember who you be. Don't even tell me. I think it's with an E. It might just be with an I, a Y. We're going to go with this, and then I'll. There we go.
Oh my gosh. It's been forever. How have you been?
Dude, it has been forever. How are you? Now,
I'm good.
is that with an EY or just a Y? I can't remember.
Just a Y.
Just a Y. Okay, let me fix that real fast and we'll get you on the air. Sweet.
Oh man.
You sound tired, dude.
Oh yeah, I got off work at 4 a.m, but I was like, I'm staying up to get on the show because I haven't been able to get on the show for like 3 weeks because of work. Because you literally get off like an hour before my lunch break.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, man. And it's it was such a struggle to try to find a time that, was good for everyone. Of course, you're never going to find that time. So,
Oh no,
but it is good to see you again, my friend. How are things?
just working.
Yeah.
Yeah, just working. I'm actually on a forklift now, so yeah.
Oh,
My
cool.
first month, I was just wrapping stuff on like a humongous wrapping machine,
Uh-huh.
and then I got moved over to a sit-down forklift. Now I'm like loading trailers and putting stuff on the wrapper, so
Now,
going pretty good.
You and Wisco aren't working the same place, are you?
Oh no,
Oh, okay, okay. But
I'm
you're
actually might see him soon.
I know, right? That's why I had to ask. He's been busy too, man. We hardly see him anymore on the show, that's for sure. But I get it. I get it. Summer, got to work, got to make some money, get back to school.
Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna see him soon. So
Oh,
I'm
are
gonna
you?
go up see our one buddy, so he probably will be there. And his
Oh,
wedding is. I'm in the wedding party, and it's really bad that I don't even know the date of the wedding. It's soon though. That's all I know.
really? He hasn't made mention of that. He and I still email back and forth, and yeah, he hasn't mentioned a thing about that. I'm gonna have to hit him up on it. Well, that's cool, dude. Not that I'm gonna make it up at the wedding. I don't know that we're that close, but I love Jared. He's great. So
So how
any
you been?
me, I've been doing great, man. I've been doing great. I've had some lows as we all do, but no, things are looking up right now, and I'm a very happy guy. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, I've been watching like some of the like replays of the videos.
Have you?
Yeah, I recently just watched the one on crap, which one was it?
There've been so many.
It was like last week. I don't even remember what it was. It
I
was like
don't.
something about not superstitions, because I was in that one.
Oh yeah, that was a long time
I don't
ago.
remember. I'm actually gonna look. I'm actually gonna look because I'm on your page right now because I literally have it on
Well,
my PS4 waiting for this to come up.
well, while you're doing that, I got to say hello to Jesse Mendez. How you doing, bud? And who else did I say? Oh, Creator Spotlight. Wow, that was a short live stream for you, Mike. I thought, oh man, I'm gonna have so much competition for today.
Oh, what you do with $1 million? That was the one.
Oh,
That
okay,
was
yeah,
a few days ago.
that was just
Yeah,
Monday. Sure, sure, awesome.
yeah.
And crap, my dad makes me watch. Adam, how you doing, man? Jelly Duck 100. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Um, yeah, yeah. There's just been so many. I don't know how many people know this, but last night was my 301 video.
Wow.
I know it's brutal. Now
Jesus.
in all fairness, there have been about 160 of these, and then the rest is going to be, of course, the guest cuts. So,
Mm.
and they're rehashes. So I can't take full credit for 300. Oh hell, who cares? I'm gonna take credit for every one of those. So what's next on the agenda for Henny? Oh wow, missed a
Oh, man, I just have a busy day today. That's why I'm not going to sleep.
mm,
And I was like, literally last week Friday, I was so mad because I got home and I was like, I'm gonna stay awake. And then like my mind, like I gradually like made my way to my bed and I laid down and I was watching YouTube. And probably at like 9 o'clock my time, I just passed out and I was like, no. I was like, why did I fall asleep?
oh man, sounds like my afternoons.
And I got help my dad lay sod this morning, so
Oh,
I'll be awake for a little bit.
is it already prepared? The ground already prepared?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
good.
did that all yesterday.
That's the tough part right there, man.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, I don't envy you. Although it should be a pretty nice day, even up your way, right?
Oh yeah, it's really nice right now.
Yeah, it's been just absolutely beautiful recently. I mean, we're in the 80s instead of the 90s. It's
Hmm.
perfect weather.
We've been getting some weird fog in the morning though when I get off work. Like it's
Really?
kind of cool, but it's like really dense fog.
Huh? Is that
But it
that's so that
clears out right away.
that's unusual for your location?
Yeah, more like this time of year, it's like it's kind of weird.
Hmm,
I don't know,
hmm. Interesting. Interesting.
but I live around a lot of farmland, so I mean it kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. It's virtually flat though, right? I mean,
Oh yeah.
yeah, yeah. I have to imagine Wisconsin being kind of flat because of the glacier.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Hell, Indiana's flat as hell until you get
Um,
about 2/3 down. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
but that's where the glacier stopped. So the hills begin. It's nice to have several different terrains to to enjoy. But
Hmm.
fog in the morning in August. That does sound odd. That does sound odd. We don't even get that.
We've been getting really cold nights too, which was it's getting kind of weird. Been getting down in like the 50s,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's
and
got to be why.
I'm like, come on, man! Like midnight, I'm on my break, freaking cold. I'm in my car, like I have the heat on. Like
So what do you work?
August.
You work in second shift then?
Yeah, it's a second, third shift split kind of. I
Hmm.
start at 7:30. I end at 4:30.
Oh yeah. Wow. Those are brutal hours, dude.
I'm always awake though at night, so it doesn't affect me.
Oh,
I've been
okay.
a I've been a night owl all my life, so
Yep. Yep. Me too, man. That.
that's why I struggle in school.
I can only imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, if you ever get this would be really funny. If you ever get Wisco on the show again, you gotta ask him how many times I would go to his house during the school year, during like any like time of day,
Hmm.
and I literally was called the 720 hobo because I didn't pay rent. Like I lived in the dorm, but in between my classes, I would go to their house and just take a solid hour to 2 hour nap every day.
That is funny. The 720 hobo, is that what it was?
Yeah,
Oh, that's awesome. Any port in a storm, man. That's what I always say.
yeah.
Couch surfing in the middle of the day. Ain't
And I
nothing wrong
have
with
my
that.
own couch in their house too now. It's 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 my couch now. It is mine. Everyone calls it my couch.
Well, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Like when people sleep over, like I'm like it's my couch. Like you're not sleeping there. You can take the smaller couch. This one, it's mine. Right. I literally kick people off it. Like someone tries to sleep on it, I'm like, nope, 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 nope. You're gonna taint the cushions. They're perfect for my body. I have molded them, but no.
That only gets worse as you get older too. The furniture you actually buy, put in your house, yeah, it becomes yours, and you're put off, when anybody else is using it incorrectly, I might add.
Well, the crazy thing now with this job is like I can't even take naps anymore. It was Saturday. I didn't even work. I slept my usual hours, and then I had to go to a party, and it was like noon, and I was like, I'm gonna take a 2 hour nap and then go to this party. Yeah, I didn't wake up till 5:30. And I set like 5 alarms, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. And then yesterday I did the same thing. I was like, I'm gonna take a 2 hour nap, and I woke up like a half hour before I had to go into work, and I lived 25 minutes away, and I was just rushing out of the house.
Oh man. Oh
It
man.
was I just don't know what it is. I
Well, it's that odd sleep pattern would be my guess.
yeah.
The body knows when it needs sleep, and it's going to take it. It's going to take it at any opportunity. And oh God, if I only had a nickel for all the times I've slept through alarms as well, for that very same reason, because I don't have a set schedule. I'm
Mhm.
all over the board, man, which is why. And I used to hate naps, and I mean hate naps. I'd wake up feeling like shit, right?
Oh
Um,
yeah.
like the day is just blown. Yeah, and now I love them.
Well, that's the thing. I would never was in the naps. Like my fiance, she literally like in her like daily schedule, she has an hour to like 2 hour schedule where she will take a nap during the school year. It's different now because she's working, but
Yeah.
during the school year, she has an hour or 2 hour window where she will take a nap. I know not to bother her, all that. And she tried to get me into it, and I was just like, I don't know. And then, you know, gradually, like as my classes got longer and I had to like stay up longer for whatever reason, or I played video games too long, I just would go to Jared's house and be like, oh, I'm gonna take a nap, and then this became a daily thing, and now I just love naps. I don't know what it is, but it has to be like an hour nap. If I sleep any more than an hour, I wake up more tired than I went into the nap. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, and the day just it doesn't seem right, does it?
Oh no.
Yeah, after that. I'm actually getting really good at power naps. Have you done any of those? Like 15, 20 minutes, boom, I'm up and I'm fresh as a daisy, man. Around 5 or 6 o'clock.
I don't really do power naps. My big thing, what I've been doing lately is when I like if I stay up like this right now, like right after work, don't go to bed, is I like lay down, but I guess I don't fall asleep, but I kind of just relax my body. If that
Hmm.
makes sense.
Sure.
Kind of just like relax the muscles. And the nice thing about my job, it has a sauna, and I've been using the sauna every day to relax my muscles. Oh boy,
Wait,
saunas are
wait,
amazing.
wait. Back up. This is kind of I'm hearing warehouse kind of job because you're on a forklift
Yeah,
and they've got a sauna.
yeah. So where I work, it's they own like this whole half of like side of the interstate, and they have 5 buildings. I'm in warehouse 2, there's warehouse 1, and there's headquarters 1, headquarters 2, and there's another building getting built right now, which is going to be warehouse X. And headquarters 1, they have a full gym, sauna, and then because I work second shift, it kind of sucks, but for first shifters, they actually have massage therapists come in 5-hour windows, and you only get 1 day a week to use it. But I don't get to use it because I work second shift. But
Oh well, bummer for that. Sorry to hear that, but good Lord, that is awesome.
oh yeah, I
That
mean, I was abusing it. Like I was in the sauna every day for like 3 weeks, and then this week I didn't go in much because I've been busy trying to get school figured out, all my military benefits figured out. It's just been a trip.
yeah.
Like
When
that's the thing that sucks about this job too is like if I have stuff to do during the day, like it cuts into my sleep. Like there's no like compromising. It's either tarnish my sleep or get stuff done.
so you're sleeping right after you get off, right? Instead
Oh
of
yeah.
waiting before, yeah, because I know a lot of people who work second and third shift, they will stay up after work and then they'll sleep like midday right before they go back in.
I've been this week is like was kind of like a test run to try to do that,
Hmm.
and I definitely feel a lot better during work, but and I feel like I'm not wasting the day as much, but I feel like I get like I don't know better sleep when I go to sleep right away.
Yeah.
But my problem is if I when I sleep right away after work, I wake up at like 5:30
Yeah.
and my day is gone.
Yep.
But when
Yep.
I've been doing this one thing is like I sleep in like this week I was sleeping until like 11:30, waking up, getting stuff done, and then going back to sleep at 3 for like 4 hours before I go into work. I just don't like that because I feel like it's kind of like time crunching, you know? Like I
Yeah.
just gotta like, if I don't go to sleep now, okay, I just wasted this whole day not sleeping, and now I'm just gonna go into work tired.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally get that. I was kind of on that shift for a good long time working what was it 6:30 to 6 or to 2:30 a.m. and then on the weekends I would all from let's see, what was that? Because I was working just crazy hours on the weekend. I want to say I went in at 4 and I didn't get off till 7 a.m. the next morning. So
Oof.
it was all work, all sleep, the entire
Mm-hmm.
weekend for oh, it must have been I don't know, 2 or 3 years, maybe just
Oof.
2 years. Yeah. Great money, of course, and great opportunity
Yeah.
because, doing engineering overnights on the weekends was a lot of fun. But boy,
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, it takes its toll on you.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you're going through.
Well, that's
And
the thing about it too is like I kind of have to balance my sleep and like social life and my own life, but like my buddy, he works 6 days a week. He works either 8 until 5 or um whatchamacallit, like 11 until like 8, and he absolutely dreads working. I'm just like,
Hmm.
you have like the whole day to do stuff still. I mean, I'm going in to work and then I'm coming back and I'm sleeping, and I feel like I got my social life more figured out than you. He has one day off every week and it's always Tuesday, but every other day he works.
Oh wow. Yeah, it's not for some people. Maybe he's just
Oh
not cut out
yeah.
for that. If I was him, I would try to find a 9 to 5 or something. 'Cause,
Yeah.
yeah, some people just can't handle second and third shift. I know I wouldn't want it now, not at my age, but I was fine with it because I was probably just a bit older than you when I was doing that, and it was
Mm.
fine. It was just fine. Didn't have a problem with it. Let me real quick. Let me address some chat folks here. Stacking Stormtroopers lurking. Good to see you, my friend. Miscast Entertainment. Good to see you as well. Somebody. Oh, Jack. No. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the show. Somebody asked if they'd come up on the panel. It's not a panel today. Riley Rich Finchfield Food Reviews. But you can come up as a guest, of course. I've got one more in queue here, and all you've got to do is, Exploring Ginger. How are you? Hit zoom.us, click on join a meeting, and when it asks for it, throw in that meeting ID number. All right. So, hello, Wendell Live. Welcome to the show, my friend. Sorry about that. I like to. Some people are actually tagging me, and I didn't want to ignore them, which I do so often. It's so hard. I want to give you all my attention, and that's tough to do, dude. So, even Jesse Mendez says he hated third shift. Said it made for bad eating habits. That's something I didn't even think about. And yeah,
The thing for me is, my buddy actually went to school. He's going to school for being a nutritionist
Mhm.
and whatchamacallit, physical therapist.
Mm.
So he actually got me. I actually intermediate fast during the week,
Oh, do you?
and then I break the intermediate fast on the weekends. And I've actually lost like 25 pounds because of it.
Wow, congratulations, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
That's cool.
it's like it's kind of like a cheat code in a sense because like I don't eat, like my hours that I can't eat are when I sleep.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a cheat code, but like at the same time it's still doing its job.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
And it's a lot easier to do when your schedule is that quirky, for lack of a better term, right?
oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, Inspired John. Oh my God, I made it to a live, Jim. How you doing, buddy?
So how I felt today, gosh.
Well, that's one of the reasons I decided to go Friday mornings as well, because I know not everybody can make it at 10 p.m. So, and that's 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shameless plug. Never miss an opportunity, man. Well, really quickly, when does school start back up? When you done with this hideous shift?
I actually am working through school,
Oh,
but I start school September 2nd.
okay. You gonna stay with the
But I
same
have,
place while you're in school?
oh yeah, I have actually scheduled my classes, so I have like 2 classes in the morning, right after work, pretty much,
Mm-hmm.
like this time, and then I have like a 5-hour break where I'm gonna take a nap, and then I have one class right before work, and then I go to work. So it won't be that bad.
No, no, no. Especially if no one's warming up the couch for you.
Oh no.
You need
No, it sucks.
you
I
need a
won't see
sign.
them. I actually left that college. I won't be seeing them
Oh,
as much anymore. So
oh, bummer, dude.
yeah, I'll be up there once a month. I get my new tattoos next month and the month after that. So I'll be
Ah,
seeing them quite soon.
awesome. Well, dude, I'm gonna move on to Easton real fast. God, it's good to see you.
Oh yeah, it was a great time, man. I love being on here.
Well, I love having you on here, and God, best of luck with that schedule, and of course when school hits, if I don't talk to you before then, But oh, and when you go to see you said you're going to see him soon. Make sure you say hello for me, will you?
Oh, I will. No problem.
Awesome, dude. Well, thanks again, and enjoy laying that sod.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
I know how that can be. Thanks, Andy. Take care, buddy.
All right. Thank you.
You bet. Great kid. Great kid. Oh, we do. We do have that. Let's see. All right, Easton. Let's get you up here. Before I do that, or while I'm doing that, Jack, I haven't talked with you. I know, man. You need to come up on the show again. Over 700. It's awesome, actually. Thank you. Actually, very, very happy about that. Spire John or old dude. You don't have this age on you. And who else was? Oh, awesome epic adventures. Welcome to the show again. Oh, Miscast Entertainment. Why are you not a mod? I'm sure I turned you into a mod earlier. And what did I miss? Who is sorry for your loss, Susan. I had no idea. It'd been nice. Susan, what happened? Did I miss something? Well, I too am sorry for your loss. Yes, and thank you, Susan. Hit that like button if you guys like what's going on here. Easton, I'm waiting for you, buddy.
Am I in?
Oh, you are. Sorry.
Okay. Is it just me or is my camera green?
Your camera is green, yes.
1 second. Let's see here. There I am.
There you are. And I think I got the name right. Let's see. Yep, I do believe I did.
I guess I have a lot of technology problems. I don't know. I don't understand.
Everybody has technology problems, dude. Don't feel
I see
bad.
here. I look in the bottom right hand corner. It's like, why am I green? I'm not an Oompa Loompa. What is going on here?
This is not chroma key.
I do not work for Willy Wonka.
Oh, Mike's been gone for 12 years in December. Well, Susan, I'm sorry he's gone, but wow, 12 years now. She's thinking. I'm sorry, Houston. I got lost in that thought because she was talking earlier in the chat that she was thinking about going back to her maiden name. That's 12 years ago, dude. Wow. Oh, you're welcome, Miscast Entertainment. You deserved it. You're a great guy. Love to have you on. Okay, I'm sorry, Easton. Where were we? What's new and exciting with you? What brings you to the show again? Let's start there.
I have a ton of stories from the Are You Handy Night show that I still haven't been able to tell because I could probably do 3 entire shows with you. Entire shows, no other guests. Of stories of this. But
lay them on me.
Anyway, so I was watching the video of you and Jason talking whenever you I think it was whenever you had to and I'm sorry to bring it up. I have a relative story, so that's why I want to bring it up. Whenever something about the practicing room or something like that, they had to move out of. I don't remember.
Oh, with Magic Jones, yeah.
Yeah. So, and I actually just had a very similar situation. So our shop used to be in my friend's carport, and then his neighbor was nice enough to let us turn his shed into a bike shop. So we moved in there. It was really nice. I mean, the ceiling leaked and all that, but like whatever. We didn't care at that point. We were in there for just under a year. Like probably about today last year would have been the time frame probably that we would have been moving in that shed. And oh gosh, how long ago? Let's see here. Last week I don't even remember. I think today's Friday, tomorrow's Saturday. So about a week I think it's about 2 weeks from tomorrow, the guy that owns the house passed away.
Oh no.
So we had to move all that stuff out. And see, the thing is that he passed away on a Saturday. I had Sunday to move out, and then Monday through Saturday I was going to be gone. And see, my friends, they had the shop with me, and I mean, they just couldn't handle it.
They because that his name was Danny,
Hmm.
and he got them to start going to church, and he was just a really big part of their life. And as mine, he was a big part of my life too. But like I wasn't up there as much and all that, so he was. I mean, I agree that he with them that he was definitely a bigger part of their life, and I could tell why they were like completely broken by the news.
Sure, sure.
Um, and like, so see, the thing is that see, he couldn't really do much. He was 64 years old, but he was pretty much in the condition of an 89-year-old. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, he was just. I mean, I knew that it wasn't going to be long before he passed away, but I didn't think it was going to be this year. Um, and so I forgot what I was going with that. Anyway, oh yeah, so Dylan and all them, they used to go to the store and all that with him and help him go to the post office. I would go whenever I was there. We would change his vents out for his furnace and not the vents, the filters out for his furnace and all that.
Hmm.
We would do that every single year, and we go to the store with them pretty much every week. And uh, no matter no matter how big or small of the favor we did for him, he always paid us back, and there was no way we could pay him back for the things he did for us. Because like every single time that they went to the store, even if I didn't go, he usually bought me a soda or gave me one right out of his own fridge that he already had, and bought the boys, my friends, um, sodas and bought us all sugar cookies. Even on the times that I wasn't even able to go, he still bought us all the stuff, all that stuff,
Hmm.
for whenever I still helped him whenever I could. And
Hmm.
then he let us turn his shed into a bike shop, and I mean he was just the nicest guy that I've ever met in my life.
Uh-huh.
And so and that's why, see, the thing is that I mean I'm sad that he's gone, but I'm almost, I mean I'm the thing that I've thought about a lot is just like because he was suffering so bad. He was in so much pain and all that. So I'm almost a little bit happier that he's gone that way, because he's not in pain anymore. He's up in heaven playing baseball in the Golden Streets.
Hmm.
Because he loved baseball. So he's up there, probably busting bats and having home runs left and right. So um, but yeah, so we had to move all that stuff out, and we just so we were in the carport. We had no clue what was going to happen. We only had two options.
Hmm.
We actually had three options, but one of them we were trying our best not to do. We had we could just go back to the carport, and Dylan's little brother was going to lose his bike shop. We could go to their dad's shed, or there's this guy who owns this barn, and he's got this big shed right behind the barn. And so we were going to ask him, and actually, see, he was friends with the guy that passed away. He saw us moving all of my bikes out, because it was that shed was mainly filled with my bikes
Hmm.
that we were working on, and because Dylan's were all up in the carport because they were operational,
Hmm.
and he didn't want to bring them down there. So we were trying not to do the carport because we're just like we hate that carport. My bike got vandalized. My bike and my friend's bike got vandalized in the carport, and we're just like, no, we're not doing that. So we ended up moving into the shed, and into my friend's dad's shed. And the next day, they did that while I was at camp, and I came back and I finished up, helped finish up. The next day, um, we were hanging out with some other friends, and we came back, and the guy that owns the barn, as I was coming up the hill, Dylan was already way ahead of me. And he stopped me, and he walked up with me and talked to me, and Dylan's like, well, I was just like, yeah, we were going to ask you if we can move in, but then we got the other shed, and he's like, well, I was going to tell you guys you can move in. I was like, Dylan, we got to go torch that shed, because that other shed is so much nicer. Yeah, I've been in a very similar situation, like just now that you've been with that practicing room. I figured I would bring that up, but
Oh, that
it sucks whenever that happens.
it really does, and I don't mind you bringing it up. There's been no resolution just yet. I'm waiting till next week now. I was gonna contact this week, but it's okay. I mean, uh, we do have a place to practice it, although it's not ideal. I miss
Mm,
that spot, and I'm hoping to get
yeah,
it back. Let me say hello real fast to not only Studio Geek 32, a common friend of ours, but also Posh Cats Camping. How you guys doing? Good to see you here. Posh Cats, we're going camping this weekend. Not you and I, of course, but they.
You go camping a lot.
Well, we bought that travel trailer, and
Hmm.
it's just been an itch now. We can't wait to get back out. In fact, we're scheduled out another 2 trips in August alone. I mean, we're weekend warriors, of course, because we've got other stuff to do here at the house. But yeah, it's a great way to get away, right? You can just
Yeah.
put your phone down, not even bring. I actually bring a laptop. I'm a sick man, but it does it does give you a chance to unplug if you so choose.
Yeah.
Just TV. Hey,
See,
yeah. Go
when we
ahead.
go to our family cabin, and I've I have so many stories that I could tell. I'm telling you, I can never stop talking. But our family cabin, we have no we have to hike like for a mile before we get like one bar.
Oh,
And
really?
so, oh yeah, it's like way out there, and we can see towers,
Hmm.
but they don't reach to the cabin. And
Nice.
actually, they probably reach, but the thing is that see our property where the cabin's at, it's I don't know, see if I can get my hand on the camera here.
Yeah.
It's flat, goes down to about here, and about halfway up on that thing is the cabin, and then it goes right back up. And so we call it the saddle because it kind of looks like an upside. If we flipped it over, it would be a saddle.
Sure.
So, um, yeah, so all the signals from the tower go right over the cabin. Plus, the cabin. See, when we bought it, it was, and there's 3 basically chunks of the cabin. So there's the main part. Whenever they first built it, before my grandpa got it, it was there's a part where it's green octagon shaped siding,
Hmm.
really pretty, right out of the 70s. Um, and
Yeah, 70s was a low
it's
point in design. I'm here to tell you
oh
firsthand.
yeah, that siding is so ugly. And so there's the kitchen and the bedroom, and then my grandpa came along and he's just like, I'm gonna add on to this place. So he built a basement, which is just 2 steps down from the kitchen and still about 4 feet off the ground.
Mm.
See, this cabin is on stilts, basically. They
Oh,
built
sure.
it, it's on stilts. So it's really cool. Until it rains a lot, and they had, see, the stilts on, I'll tell that story later. Anyway, and then they added the bathroom. So the lower story is like old rusty barn tin,
Hmm.
and the bathroom is like really shiny barn tin, and then right in the middle there's the 70s green siding. So it's like something right out of the Beverly Hillbillies. It is just, it's insane.
Nice.
So it's like a hobo lives there or something. Like
But it's
totally.
but it's probably a great way to get away, right?
Oh, it's awesome. See, we go there for deer season,
Oh,
and
yeah. Yeah. Are you a hunter?
that's what we. Yeah,
Oh, awesome.
I've got 2 deer last. I got one 2 years ago. See, I don't know. Every single deer that I've got is just so stubborn.
The
See, I
deer
got
were
a deer.
stubborn?
No, the deer I get are stubborn.
Yeah,
The
I know.
ones that I get. Oh yeah, I thought you said that I was stubborn. I was
Oh,
like,
no.
well, probably, but probably yes, I am. But the deer are more stubborn than I am. No, so see, the first deer I got. I thought it was so stubborn. I thought it was like I thought it just didn't like me or something, because it ran across the field, slid underneath, not jumped over. It slid underneath a barbed wire fence,
Nice.
and we had to go onto the other property and get the deer and bring it back across and bring it back. And I thought that deer was annoying for doing that. No. Last year, that deer decided to try to push my limits.
Mm.
He started pushing my buttons. So the thing is, see, his antlers. My dad told me to take him out because we didn't want a whole bunch of deer like him, because his antlers were just going straight up and just crossing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Bad genes.
my dad just said take him out before we had a property full of satanic looking deer.
Hmm.
So and he was so I took the shot and I got him, but I guess he was Chuck Norris or something, because he just walked over to the I got him. He walked right over to the food plot and just started eating.
Mm.
I was like, what in the world? So I shot again and hit a tree, but that time I scared him off into the woods.
Mm-hmm.
So we went out and followed him, and we found him. And so we were putting flags out. We went back because he was still alive, so we went back to go grab my gun. One second, I gotta make sure that wasn't my parents just text me.
Oh.
We had to. I was gonna go grab my gun because we didn't want to walk through the woods with the rifle because we didn't want an accident happen, and we didn't want me to fall. And even with the safety on, because crap happens because we aren't perfect at building guns. Humans just are not that. I don't know. Guns are just not that. I'm sure that I don't know. I'm just never mind. Let's skip over that. So I'll go on a completely different trail there. So we didn't want an accident to happen.
Sure.
So we found the deer, and we were about 15 feet away. We finally walked off, and I heard something get up and just start running. And I was like, "Oh, there goes the deer, Dad." He's like, "Oh crap." So we grabbed my rifle, and we're just gonna have to take it because we're not gonna be able to do this again. And so, but nothing happened because we had it on safety. We made sure, we made sure that nothing was gonna happen.
Sure.
And so there wasn't any shells in the chamber or anything. And so we had to start. The blood trail starts going down this gully, and we know we have a problem. So we get, and so the hill is kind of like this, and then it kind of goes down like that. So we're just following it, and my dad falls, my grandpa falls, I fall, my mom falls, and my grandma falls.
Nice.
So because the leaves are down, the rocks are loose, it's all just slip and slide right down to the bottom. And my grandpa, he falls, and he picks up his flashlight and just kind of shines around. Just trying to, at this point it's like midnight. No, it's not midnight yet. It's like 9 o'clock at this point. And none of us have cell service, so if any of us get injured, we're screwed.
Yeah.
So my grandpa, he just picks up his flashlight, and there's the deer 5 feet from him.
Nice.
And because he was at the bottom of the hill, my dad was about 10 feet up, and I was at the very back of the line. So my dad had to scoot down. I had to scoot down to take the final shot because it was youth season. So my grandpa and my parents couldn't get him. I had to go down to take the final shot.
Right.
And then we only had paracord. So we had to try to get the deer up a hill like this to the top with paracord.
Been there without paracord actually. And yeah, try dragging one up by the antlers. It's not fun.
Yeah.
Just
sure.
Just a second, Easton. I want to say hello to a couple people that have popped in since we've started talking. Bob Dip, welcome back to the show, my friend. And we've got God the Good One has come in. And welcome to the show, my friend. Andrew Frying Pan is also here. Good to see you again. Patrick Moore. Wonderful guys. Thanks for being here. You guys, what a great crowd for a Friday morning. And somebody had a question or something. Oh, Riley Fitchfield Food Reviews. Don't worry about it. You can call it as many times as you want. It doesn't do anything but put you in the waiting room, and that's where you stay until I bring you up. So, if you're having technical difficulties, which he was, you can drop off and come back on. No problem at all. No need to apologize at all. Okay, sorry about that, Easton.
Oh, it's fine. So yeah, anyway, we get the deer finally to the top of the hill. We finally see the truck, okay? We get him in the truck. I check my phone, and it's 11 o'clock. And we still have to go clean the deer.
Yeah, yep.
So we get back to the cabin, and see, my dad and I both have like a gag reflex, I think it's called. So...
Oh, you got to put on your doctor scrubs, man. You put yourself in a whole other mindset when you're cleaning the deer, right? Field dressing, whole other mindset.
See, I'm usually fine with it. I usually watch it. I'm fine with it. However, this deer, as we were cleaning it out, I was just the one holding the legs. My dad was trying to figure out how to field dress it, or not field dress it, because my grandpa never showed him, but how to clean it out. And So this deer, I guess it's just what they do after they die, but this one, it's pooping on my dad.
Oh
It's
yeah.
over here cutting the cheese on him, and it stinks. And he's over here gagging, which is
Nice.
making me gag. And so I'm just like, he's like, just go, Easton, because he's like, we're just gonna end up making each other throw up. So he finished it up. I went inside, and my mom told me to take a shower. I was like, well, here, 1 second. I go down to the bottom. I go down to the lower area, and I see the couch. I'm just like, oh yes. And I don't even remember what happened after that. So I was out. I remember my dad came in. I remember like I was halfway asleep, so I was still asleep. I could hear them.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking, saying that he finally got it done, and he's like, and heard him, one of them say that it's like 2 a.m. I was like, dang.
Mm. Wow, that is a long hunt right there.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Anyway, well, never mind. I won't tell that story. So that's another long story. But yeah.
Yeah, we don't have time for too many more, but I mean,
Yeah.
I got 2 people waiting in line, and
Oh dang.
I know it's
Yeah,
Friday
I
morning,
better
which is fantastic.
shut up.
we had Gaffa Haynes show up. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Jesse Mendez says, yeah, that's what happens when we die. He's talking about that we just let it all go.
Mhm.
Your muscles relax, and you it's not a pretty sight at all.
Yeah.
Susan Hamilton, she's got to run some errands. We'll see you, hun. Thanks for being here. But yeah, that's that is part and parcel of hunting, right? When you're field dressing, especially. Yeah,
Yeah.
I literally put myself in a doctor's mindset and say, calling Dr. Champer. And you go right in there, and you just do it. You just do
Yeah.
it.
Mhm. Yeah. See, one of the guys. See, I don't know how in the world he does this, but one of the guys that hunts at our cabin, whenever he goes to field dress a deer, he better he has to wear scrubs. He doesn't, but he needs to, because he is very precise on it and all that. Yet he gets that deer's blood from his head to the bottom of his shoes.
Good Lord,
And
what are you
it's
doing?
like,
How do you do
turn a
that?
green truck red. That is basically what he does.
How do you do that?
I don't know what it is that he does, but he just bathes himself in it pretty much.
Wow.
It's disgusting. And you see, all he wears is just gloves. That's all he wears to do it. And whenever he's done, he comes in and it's like, oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, I wear arm gloves, and I'm usually pretty clean, other than maybe a bit on my legs or something, because it's unavoidable. But
Yeah.
it's not
Well, see,
that.
we don't even have the arm gloves. Like nobody at our cabin cares, because it's like you're gonna get dirty anyway. Like with our luck, it's just gonna come up to the top of the glove and just go down the glove anyway. So
Oh yeah, there is that.
we just get like those clear, I guess they're plastic gloves. I guess
Mm-hmm.
I guess they kind of like the ones they use in the kitchen. We just use those, or we use work gloves. So
Patrick Moore says, "Was it still moving?" that may explain why he's head to toe in blood.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, I could talk about hunting all day long with you, my friend. And one of these days we will. But I'm gonna have to.
There we go. That's a topic idea.
It really is, but that's gonna.
November's coming up.
I know, and I actually may have some lineup here, because I stopped deer hunting when we lost the cabin a couple years ago, and have been dying to get back in, but you got to have a nice place to go. I will not hunt public land anymore. It's just assholes and elbows, and I got no need for that. So
Yeah.
but I think we got a line on some private property again, and I'm really looking forward to it this year. So absolutely. Well, hey, dude, thanks for coming back on, and I know you got more stories, so keep joining us.
Yeah. You know I do.
Well,
like I said, you could literally do Sunday through Saturday for 3 weeks of shows entirely with me, and I would not even be able to tell you all the stories that I have.
Of that, I
And,
have no doubt.
and all the stupid things that I've done.
In such a short period of time, relatively speaking. I mean, because I
Yeah.
got those same stories where I could tell you about the stupid things I've done. Well, listen, buddy,
Yeah.
you have a good weekend, and
You too.
we'll hit you on the next show. All right,
Alrighty.
all right,
Have a great
buddy.
day.
Take care. What a great kid. He's got a lot of stories for such a young man. I'm impressed. Jim Wallace, alias Mr. Graphic, how you doing, buddy? Fellow Hoosier, you betcha. Graham Stacker, welcome to the show. I hope I haven't missed anybody. Hey, Bubba, watch this. Hold my beer. Yeah, that actually, who was it? Jeff Foxworthy, who said the most the last words is, "Hey, y'all, watch this." All right, let's get our next guest up here. See if he's. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, we're waiting for you to hook up your camera and your microphone, and we will get you up here, my friend. Having said that, I'm amazed that Easton has so many stories at such a young age, which is cool. I don't know that I was much of a storyteller when I was his age. That's awesome. All right, let's see what we can do here. Can you hear me? Okay, you can hear me, but I can't hear you. You'll have to go down to your lower left Zoom interface. You see that microphone? Click that up arrow, yeah, and choose the microphone you're using, and everything should be a-okay. Guys, if you've got a question for me or my guests while I'm on the show, and I hope I haven't missed any to make this sound weird, but by all means, ask and tag me, and I will ask if I can. Hey, Lloyd, the Grumpy Vlogger's here. How you doing, Lloyd? Good to see you, my friend. Done with your camping days? Oh, dude, no. Don't say that ain't so, Wendell. You and I are probably about the same age. Not sure. I hear you now.
You hear me now?
Yes, I do. You're real low though. Are you far away from your microphone or?
Yeah. I turned on the microphone because most of the microphone are a little bit loud. I can turn it up at times.
Yeah, you'll have to. I can't even hear you. I mean, I just barely hear you.
Second. I'm just gonna mute it for a second so it doesn't go too loud.
Okay. Yeah, guys. Thank you, Gaffa. Smash that like button. Not only that, share my videos. It helps. Today is kind of weird because I'll be off soon, but I always appreciate when you guys share these streams out and my videos. You know how it helps. You guys are all creators, or most of you are, right? Bob Dip says, "Where was he last night? Are we talking about Easton? I don't know. I'm already cranked, Bob. If that's what you're asking, I've got my guest cranked.
Can you hear me a little better now?
Oh, that's much better. That's much better.
Awesome. I just want to say thank you for having me on, bud.
What's that?
I just want to say thank you for having me on.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Would you mind scooting to your left a bit?
Sure.
There you go. Perfect.
I have two monitors, so both on dual screen, so sometimes it gets confusing which one the camera is.
I hear that. Well, shall I just refer to you as Riley?
Yeah.
How are you, Riley? What brings you to the show today?
I was looking to join, but like, I'm not completely sure, but I heard people said they wanted to talk about my channel on the chat earlier.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, tell them about your channel. Go right ahead.
All right. So this channel is I do mostly food reviews in this channel. Mostly trying to do live streams right now because
live streams are the best way to get the watch hours up right now. So
So is your goal to be monetized? Is that what I'm
yeah,
hearing? Mm-hmm.
yeah, because I already have enough subscribers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
You're just looking
but
for watch time.
last time I checked, is about 891 watch hours.
Uh-huh. 891 watch hours?
Yeah, but you still need to get to that 4,000. So I'm hoping maybe by around Christmas time I can get there. If I stream every day
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
for an hour maybe. But yeah,
Well, it's a lofty goal. Are you doing anything else to, perhaps help people support your channel, like merch or
I haven't done that yet. I'm thinking about doing merch though one day.
yeah, I always tell people, well, I don't know if you got to see the show where I said that I will not monetize until YouTube can give us some steadfast rules, correct? And ironclad, because they don't deserve my money, but or the money of my viewers. So I always tell people to concentrate more on like merch or subscriptions, saying, I'm not going to plug the other one, but Subscribe Star
Right.
and that sort of thing, because that way not only does the creator um, get more of the proceeds, which always helps the channel, but it's a way to diversify in case for some reason you become demonetized. And
Right.
you got to know that ad revenue, especially at an early stage, is next to nothing. Literally is next to nothing. So it makes more sense to me, and it should make more sense to most people, to concentrate on those other avenues.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, yeah,
People make more money off of YouTube when they get super chats and whatnot.
yeah, yeah. And the bad thing about super chats is that YouTube takes about 30%.
Yeah, you make 70 cents if you make something makes $1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to me that's highway robbery.
Yeah. I heard back in 2013 you didn't even need 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. You can get monetized at any time.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And other than they're worried about, well, I bet the sponsors had a problem with that, because they were their ads were showing up on channels that they didn't want them to.
right.
I get that, but I think they should have. I think they should have gone a different route. But that's just me.
Yeah.
So how long have you had your channel?
Had it since what was it? It was September 11th, 2015, I believe.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it's only around this year when I started getting subscribers. Like just September 11th, 2015. Just at the beginning of the year, September I had around 70 or something.
Mm-hmm.
At 70, and then just went someone's live stream with and then started growing. Ever since I met like Busha Studios and a few other people in the community, that's when I really started growing.
Cool.
Like one day went from 100 to like 400 one day.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
And the next thing you notice, you're at 1,000. I can't believe how I went from 70 beginning of September to where I'm at 1,600 now.
Ah, very nice. Well, congratulations on that.
Well, thank you.
Miscast Entertainment says, I just want to have my merch listed below my channel, and I would use Streamlabs for super chats. Yeah, exactly. The only reason I want to get to 1,000 is for the community tab, and of course, yeah. What is it? Do you have to have 10,000 in order to get your merch listed in the chat?
I believe so.
Yeah, I know it's a microphone problem, Outdoorsy Gal. Oh, I've got it cranked over here. You're still a little bit low, Riley.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah.
Make it a little closer there.
There we go. That's a bit better.
Yeah, I'll show up the stream on my community page if you want. There you are. Show your live stream too.
Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Welcome.
So I don't know if you went over what your channel was about. Did I miss that?
Yeah, I think I did. I said about food reviews. Oh, no, I don't do very much food reviews as I used to. Sometimes it's busy during the time, and I'm just trying to get my channel monetized. That way, you get some kind of money to buy more foods to do like fast food reviews. So yeah.
Sure.
Of course, but I still do when I have a few stock foods.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we don't have anything new in the house though.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, that
Waiting
makes
for that.
sense. That
That's coming up for later.
yeah, yeah. And you may very well make a little bit, you know,
Right.
to supplement that.
True.
That's cool. That's cool.
His computer and his monitor is the thing I just got yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always nice to have new equipment.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So where do you hope to go with your channel?
Yeah, I hope you go. You know, I'm not
I'm,
expecting to get a lot of subscribers, but if I do, you know,
mhm.
like trying to get, you know, a bigger channel, doing good reviews. But you know, I'm happy with the amount of subscribers I have now. Even though, you know, when you do live streams, you don't get that many people. That's okay.
Mhm.
I never thought I would get this far, you know. But yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Awesome. Oh,
Yeah,
Jesse, we'll see you, bud. Thanks for being here, bud.
yeah, monetize is something that was always on my wish list, you know, or bucket list to get monetized. I never thought that would actually happen.
Well,
But you know,
that's cool. Yeah, everybody should have a bucket list, as you probably have known from my earlier shows. But oh, hey, Brandon B, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I know, super early one. This 10 a.m. on Friday morning is a regular thing now. Well, Riley, is there anything else you'd like to tell everybody out there before we close this show down? Because you know me, I'm at about an hour at a time,
okay.
and I'm
Nothing to think of. I just
no.
said thank you for having me on, buddy.
Hey, anytime, anytime. Thanks for being
All right.
on. I appreciate it.
You all have a good day, everyone.
Same to you, pal. And we'll be looking to see how well you progress. So good
All right.
luck with that.
Thank you.
You bet.
All right. See you.
Bye bye. All right, folks. Another good kid. I don't know how old. I should have asked Riley how old he was. He seems like a young man, but he seems like he's got some plans, which is always nice. Everyone should have plans, and of course, he's already thinking about a bucket list, which, as you know from watching my shows, that is extraordinarily important. The thing about yeah, I know, right, Jim? That happens. That happens. If I missed anybody in the chat, I hope not. I hope not. Patrick Moore, I know. Thanks for being here, bud. I don't know if I said hello to you, but listen. Yeah, I think it is 10K. So I really want my merch to show up in the chat. So guys, help me get to 10K. We can do it today, can't we? Yeah, right. All right. So listen, I'm going to call it a day. I'm heading out for the weekend, but guys, do not forget, Sunday night we'll be doing the Sunday Smash for all welcome panel call in. That means that you're all invited. We're still trying to break that, still trying to break Zoom since they never called me back. And we will, yeah, it'll be 18 again. And we will give it our best shot. But for now, I'm gonna head out for the weekend. I want all you guys to have a great weekend, folks. Thanks to my guests, thanks to you guys in the chat. And of course, I got to leave you with this. Make sure you treat others the way you want to be treated. If we all did that, this world would be fantastic. Have a good weekend, folks. We will see you live